Hello, y'all. Waving from the Super 8 here in I think they call it Westminster, Colorado, or something. It's Denver North. It's about 5, 6, 7 miles from the yard or something. Well, they okay. I'm going to do my orientation videos for Denney Transport out of Commerce City, Commerce City, Colorado. Okay, first off, I did the application online, and they do the uh, Intella app. So if you've applied to other trucking companies with the Intella app before, all you got to that covers about 75% of it. Then you just got to sign a bunch of things, and you're good to go. I did my app on I believe I did it Tuesday, the day I got cleared, and I was good to go on Friday. So, but hell no, I was good to go on Thursday when I turned my uh, physical in to DMV. He called me before we got to Albertsons, which is 2 blocks down the road, and said I was good to go. So they offered to fly me, but y'all know I got big wide butt, so I told them I didn't want to take the plane. I don't get along with the seats, and then they checked on the train for me, and uh, cheap seats were out. All they had was a $400 seat, so I took a bus. It's not that bad of a bus ride if you've ever rode the bus. I know the bus sucks, but if you're not as wide load as me, they will fly you to orientation and put you up in this Super 8. And you get the free breakfast at the Super 8. They buy you lunch. They bought me lunch today. I got, she showed me a menu for a Mexican restaurant. I got to pick up to $10 off it. My thing was only $6.50, and then a drink. I got 3 enchiladas, and it came with rice and beans, and I got a soda, and that was my $10 or whatever. And then for dinner, they give you a gift card for Perkins, which is right Perkins Restaurant. Some of you drive on the East Coast, you know what that is. California, I don't think they have them, but right out here in the parking lot, right at the end of the last hall, is Perkins Restaurant, and they give you a $15 gift card. So, okay, I got it, and they have a shuttle that picks you up at the bus station. They got a shuttle that takes you to the yard every day, and it's actually from the Super 8, so it leaves at 7:10 in the morning. You get there about 7:45, and orientation class starts at 8:30. I'm the only person in the orientation class. If Jessica's watching on here, it's just like I had it Grand Island Express. I was the only guy in that class too. I've had a couple that were two people, most of the time 3 or 4. Or shit, I've had up to 7 or 8 in an orientation class. But started off by doing the general, regular paperwork, your tax paperwork, your I-9, which I call the deadbeat dad paperwork. Fill all that shit out, which you can actually do that online. They sent me links to it, but I didn't want to do it online. I'd rather do it in person. And they will take your own physical. Mine was brand new, so they took mine. She made copies of it and everything. And then watched a couple of the J.J. Keller videos. If you're a experienced truck driver, you watch a couple of J.J. Keller videos, and then I went for the drug test. The guy comes in the bathroom there in the main shop, or the main office there, and you go in the bathroom there, and he's got this big old drug kit, pulls it out, just like normal. Take it in there. They don't watch over you and stand over you or nothing. Don't even go in the room with you. You just go in there and do it. You can't flush the toilet, just like normal. They make you wash your hands before you test, which most places do that. And then after that, I came back. I took a 20 minute, because we messed up my break because we were waiting on the drug test guy. So I took a break, and then she went to get my lunch. Then you have an hour lunch. Then after lunch, I went and seen the guy that handles trailers, and he, went through with me how they do their trailers. They have carrier units on their trailers, and I think they're utility trailers. A couple brand new ones in the yard, and they have a 2-to-1 for trucks to trailers. They got 105 trucks, and he said they got like 240 trailers and buying more every day. And they have if you see one of our trailers and it has a white front on the reefer unit, that is a single unit single zone reefer, and if it's a red front on the reefer, it's a multi-zone for like hauling. I don't know if you've ever done. I did it at Lesser's, but you'll have frozen meat in the front if they can. Most of the time they put the frozen in the front and the chilled in the back. But sometimes the guy said they'll put the frozen in the back depending on the stops. And we do a lot of multi-stop stuff. And one thing I like to hear is they told me that if you pick up in Denver, the local guys go and pick up the loads and bring them to the yard. So and most of the time you bring a load back to Denver, you bring it to the yard and drop it, and they take it and deliver it. Unless you're going, and the only Walmart they go to, get this shit, is Cheyenne Walmart. They had some problems with Walmart loads, so they stopped doing them. They do a bunch of beef out of Colorado, and they do that cheesecake place that I did with Holland down there in Aurora. They haul out of there. They do some bread out of Colorado, and then they're sort of like Grand Island Express. If you know anything about Grand Island Express, they're an out and back company. So you load out of Denver, you go anywhere in the country. Portland, they go to Portland. They go to Seattle. They go East Coast. They go South Carolina, Florida, California. You reload and it comes back to Denver area. So after I talked to the trailer guy, I went back in and I watched a video, hour long, and it had J.J. Keller, and it's over wrecks and different type of wrecks and following distance. There's like 5 tests, but you have to take the test. They give you a little remote and you do it on the laptop, and you got to take a test after each little video. There's 5 videos. There was only 4 tests, but 5 videos. It's safety belt one was an extra one, and you got to answer it correctly, or it reads you the question again, and then you write the correct answer on your sheet. So pretty simple. Brain dead. I missed one question on the stupid thing about judging if you're making the left turn, crossing traffic, and there's a hill 3/4 or quarter mile away or something like that. If you got enough time, how you judge it and all that shit. It was a yes or no question. So other than that, got done with that, and they called my shuttle. That was 3 o'clock. So it started at 8:30, got out at 3 o'clock, and the way they pay you for orientation, they pay you a fat $12.50, or not $12.50, $250, and then I'll find out tomorrow, but I think she said it's either $12 or $12.50 an hour for every hour you're in class. They make you log the hours you're in class. And tomorrow I'll take a drive test. If they find a guy to give me a drive test today, they only had a couple drivers in the yard. Most of them are still at home. They leave out tonight. But they didn't want to do it. They pay them $50 to do it. So shit, I'd do it all day long if they wanted me to. You know what I mean? $50 is $50. Come on for a 20-30 minute test, drive test. They're all automatics. They got 18s and 19s and 2020 models. They got 760s and 860 Volvos, and they're fully equipped. And also, here's one thing that I've never heard from a trucking company is, okay, they want you to chain. They didn't use the word mandatory, but they'd like you to chain if the chain's open. And they supply you with the auto socks. Anybody out there tell me of a company that has over 100 trucks that supplies the auto socks, which run, don't quote me, but $300 a pair, and it takes 2 pair, I think, for a truck. So, yes, sir. They had a little hailstorm today, too. Roof was leaking. They had guys fixing the roof on one of the offices when I left. But that's it for day one, dude. The people are extremely nice. I met my recruiter, and then I dealt with 2 ladies there in the office there teaching me and stuff. And the head planner came over and talked to me. He used to be a driver manager, and so he'd been through all the steps. Real cool, man. Real cool guy, dude. I watched a video with him in it, and then he come in and covered over some of the stuff. He's like, man, you actually did watch the video, didn't you? Yeah, that's what I'm here for, dude. I'm the only guy here. What else am I supposed to do? Go to sleep? He laughed, and then I went in and sat in. They have real nice driver's lounge with leather chairs and couches and stuff, and a big old like 60, 70-inch TV with direct TV on it. Microwave, vending machines in there. They got a shower. They got laundry with real brand new, look like Maytag washer and dryer. So they got everything trucking company needs. They got like I think it's a 3-bay shop. Yeah, 3 on one side and like bigger on the back side where all the trailers are and stuff. So pretty nice place, man. I'm really impressed with it so far. Like my choices. So I'll be doing a video after every day. It's supposed to go through Wednesday, so $225 per pair. $225 per pair, need 3-pack for trucks, so that's like say $700 it costs you to buy your own socks, and they supply the first pair, and they said they got one guy that's had his over like 2 winters and hadn't lost them yet, and he's chained, because they do a lot of I-70 and a lot of I-80, so we shall see. I'll give them a try, and I'll do a video on that too. Come on. So other than that, I'm loving it, man. If you guys have any questions you want me to find out about them or anything, let me know. I'm going to send this video to some trucking groups on here, and if you guys want to share it to a trucking group or whatever, you sure can, man. Denney Transport out of Commerce City, Colorado, basically Denver area. So, all right, you guys, I'll talk at you tomorrow, man. Love you guys. Bye.